to Camille's Country Corner. I am Camille, and on today's episode we will be making some spiced apple muffins. It's a good treat for breakfast or for a dessert. Whatever you choose, it's good at any time. So let's go ahead and get started. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe. Definitely hit that like button. All right, let's get to baking. These are the ingredients we will be using today for our spiced apple muffins. So let's go ahead and put this together, shall we? We need 2 cups of apples, so I'm going to go ahead and slice and peel and dice these. You can use any apple that's good here. You just don't want something that's going to disintegrate, like a delicious apple. You might not want to use one of those. Today I am using a wine sap apple. To my bowl, I have a 1/2 cup of just regular granulated sugar, and I need a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I'm going to get my measuring cup. I'm just using some light brown sugar here. And we are going to use 1 stick of salted butter. That's what I have. You can use unsalted at room temperature. So it's just a 1/2 cup of butter. And we're going to go ahead and cream this together. All right, we're going to add 1 large egg. And we are going to add 1 cup of sour cream. If you don't have sour cream, you can use yogurt here. I would use a regular yogurt, not so much a Greek yogurt. Go ahead and mix this together. All right, to my bowl I have 2 cups of flour. You can use half wheat flour if you'd like to make this a little more healthy. I am going to be using 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, Alright, we've got some cloves here. I'm going to be using a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cloves. If you feel like that is too strong for you, you can go ahead and cut that in half and only do a 1/4 teaspoon. I am also going to be doing a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. since we already have some salt in here from the butter. And then for our cinnamon, we are going to be using a tablespoon, which if you do not have a tablespoon measure out like I don't, it is 3 teaspoons. Go ahead and mix that together. Like I said, these are spiced apple muffins. Okay, so let's go ahead and add our dry mixture. You can add it all at once. All right, I'm going to mix the rest by hand because we don't want to overmix our batter. And I'm going to go ahead and add our 2 cups of apples, diced. And your batter will be very thick. Okay, this does make 12 muffins. So I will be using my ice cream scoop to fill these. And I just want to put a scoop in each one. A little bit extra in here. Okay, let me wash up. Okay, so I have my brown sugar, and I'm just going to be sprinkling just a little bit of brown sugar on the top of each one. Literally just a sprinkling. You can omit this if you like. It's just going to add a little bit of a crunch to the top. I have my oven preheated at 375. And we're going to bake these for 25 minutes. Okay, bring you back as soon as they're ready. Here are our spiced apple muffins once they are done. Let's give them a try. Okay, now that our apple spiced muffins are done, that's just my cat playing. We have lots of apples in here. Now the great thing about these muffins is they're not too sweet. They are perfect. You can add jam if you'd like, or even some extra honey. They are just perfect. With all of the added spice in there. With a nice hot cup of coffee or a cup of tea. This is a perfect breakfast, dessert, whatever you choose. I hope you make this recipe. If you do, comment below. Let me know what you added to yours. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe. Definitely hit that like button. And thanks for hanging out with me today while we baked. Catch you on the next one.